This is where we look at Air Force. One of their more successful runs from this past year. All this is GT. Everybody does the same stuff. So if you're looking at Lincoln Riley, who's obviously known as a spread guy. If you're looking at Air Force, is known as running triple option, running different things like that. They're running the GT. They're running similar concepts as far as their run game. Just some going from the shotgun, some from under center. So all we're doing right here, you're getting a motion right there, trying to make it look like they're going some sort of option. Quarterback gets some depth. Basically, these guys are just blocking down. Backside guard pulls right there to kick. Pulls the lead, quarterback there, and then he reverses back out and goes that direction. So right here we'll look at it. Boom, quarterback's getting some depth. There's the kick. Here's the lead, and as you can see, these linebackers, safeties, second and third level, those guys are flying with that motion. Fullback there, quarterback open in that direction. Everybody's getting downhill. This defensive end here, he's squeezing, he gets logged, and now they're out, rolling in space right there with the quarterback. Really good job right there getting a little bit of counter. They actually took two guys on the defensive end because there's nobody left. So right there, the first guy to kick, he kind of gets logged right there, but then he gets off. The backside tackle ends up blocking the defensive end right there late. Quarterback's rolling right there with that misdirection. Huge play right there for Air Force against Nevada. Here's a look here where I believe they have their tight end here. They had a running back go across. It's like speed motion right there. They did that a little bit. Fullback's diving right there to block backside, making it like they're running maybe a G lead or some sort of a dive. Again, quarterback's got to get some depth to get away from these pullers. And all they're doing, again, block down, take that gap. Same thing here with the tight end. He might play a little bit slow, allow him to get into that C gap, wash him down, let these guys get around. They're ended up pulling right here on a corner, it looks like. So right there, wash that end or linebacker down. Now you've got two pullers out there. You got a corner and a safety. Quarterback's rolling right there, creates a big play. He gets into the end zone right here on this one against Boise. So right there, really good job. Ran with that tight end. It looks like this tight end invites this C-gap player to go through the B-gap, washes him down, knowing that they're going to get that edge with two big bodies rolling on the second level. So right there, really good play. Really good design there by Air Force. And walks into the end zone right there for a touchdown. Great look here because you're obviously playing another good option team here in Army. And you see, again, creating a wall, going that direction. Here's the end. He squeezes hard. Backside guard's working around. So that's getting logged. Backside tackle, play fast. Let's run. So they get around those linebackers and defensive linemen. And now they're rolling. You got a body on a corner of safety. Makes a cut. Runs to an arm tackle. Again, touchdown there for Air Force against the Army. So again, the end squeezes, gets this thing logged. Take care of their responsibility here on the outside. Kind of whiff right there with that slot back. Tackle makes him right, just like a lot of times they do GT. Whenever you're looking at Lincoln Riley, when he's at Oklahoma and now at SC, those pullers sometimes just make you right. And those guys trying to fit around those big bodies sometimes have a hard time getting the ball carrier on the ground, just like this. Empty look here, you have your tight end backside. They end up bringing him, trying to make it look like they're almost running a speed option or a toss right here. Fullback's backside, he's just blocking off the end. And you can see he's trying to play the B gap with this D end, so that really helps. Slow down at the tight end, wash that thing as far as you can. Pullers are getting on the edge right there. And now quarterback, basically two leads right here. One on a linebacker, one on a corner. And a lot of misdirection. Really filling in right here off the edge. I think it's some sort of a toss. Good misdirection. Messes with their keys because a lot of times they're not reading those guards and tackles with that triple option. And right here they're able to take advantage of it. Huge play here for Air Force. They end up getting into the end zone right here on this one because this quarterback's outrunning that safety or linebacker right there. So they walk into the end zone right there. Early in the game against New Mexico with that counter. Obviously, I'm sure early in the game, these guys are keyed up, knowing, hey, you got to stop the option, you got to stop the toss, you got to stop all this stuff. Now their keys are taking them that direction. But now one of the best players on the field, the quarterback, has two guys pulling out in front. Now he's in space. Outruns everybody for a touchdown. This one here, not sure what this backfoot action is, but the fullback's going that way. Quarterback's got some depth. Tight end's getting a wall right there. Again, create a wall. There's the kick. There's the lead right here on this one. Air Force, they're trying to set that edge. He steps up. Trying to turn his back, push it back, box it in, which is what he does right there. Now there's that tackle pulling in there. On this linebacker right here, this slot, push cracks. He slides in here, just gets a little bit of that linebacker, and then that dude gets absolutely stoned by this tackle. Hey, just watching this tackle, boom, just absolutely blows that guy up. They leave this safety rolling down, make him slide in and make a tackle. But anyway, just typical GT kick, lead. Linebacker gets absolutely flat backed, hated for him. And then right there, falling forward for about 4 or 5. Safety makes a tackle right there. Good look of getting boxed on the GT. getting a good kick, getting a lead right there from the tackle. I have this play on here because there's some wild stuff that happens on this. So GT trying to go fake across right there, fullback's going across. Got to get some depth. You got your tight end backside. Wash that down because you got a 7 tech. You're going to be able to pull around right there, pull around for whatever else is left. And it looks like this linebacker flying backside. So right there, it pins, gets up on that outside linebacker. So body for a body. Quarterback right here on a 3rd and 7 decides he's going airborne. And on this one, I'd say it's a bad decision. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever seen a guy literally land on the top of their head, getting smoked. The top of his head hits. Does that mean that he's down? But right there, either way, gets flipped, top of the head hits the ground, and that ball flies out. I've never seen anything like that. I think this guy lived. I can't be 100% sure that he's living right now, but bad decision there by the quarterback. This is one of those things right here where you can show him, hey, it's probably not great, especially in the box, to go vertical. If you're at the goal line, if you're, you know you're in open field and it's a corner or a safety is diving at your feet, cool. But going vertical right there with backers and D-tackle and all that stuff around is going to lead to nothing but absolutely getting planted. And right here, I've never seen anybody get planted like that. But right there for Air Force, doesn't quite get the first down, may have fumbled, but good news for them. I'm pretty sure this guy's still alive. I have this look on here because this is obviously not a perfect play that never gets stopped. But right here from the end zone, decent view, block back there. These guys actually end up slipping up. I think this backer is going to play to the option, sprinting him across right there. Fullback's going there. So they're just trying to work right there, whether it's a safety rolling down or maybe he's coming over late. He just works up. So puller right here on this should be right there. Should be up to that linebacker. And you got this tight end right here that's way out there wide. So I'm not sure if he's trying to pin that or if he's going to the linebacker, what it is. We'll take a look at it. As he comes across, this tight end just slides out. That's got this wide split, this tight end split, this wide split. He just works that guy right there. And if you're looking at it here, got him pinned, have him pinned. He's trying to just work up. He gets caught up. Never seen anybody fall as fast as an offensive lineman. He gets his foot caught up right there and goes down like a sack of rocks. Right here, guard pulling. Get that squeeze by that end who puts hands on. Pin. Lead right there on that. Gets beat right there at that tight end spot. Tackle has to clean it up. So this linebacker this guy's pulling for is free. Now quarterback getting around. You have that linebacker inside out. You got this safety going outside in. Trying to turn it back. Great tackle right there. As you can see right there, his eyes right there on that hip. Knowing that he's got to keep outside leverage. Right there. Good low angle tackle. Gets that leg. Gets him on the ground for negative play. So again, right there. Just like if you're in spread, if you're in option, if you're under center, if you're in flex bone, whatever it is, if you don't execute those blocks on the edge, on a play that's supposed to get out on the edge and they squeeze, make it bounce, and you got an extra guy free, which would be this linebacker here being the extra guy, and now the safety does a great job of understanding his leverage and where he's trying to push it back to, and people playing fast, getting people on the ground. Good play there by Boise's defense. So right there, whether you're in 10, whether you're in 32, if you don't execute as far as the fundamentals, just like 84 doesn't right here, and the defense can get extra numbers to the ball carrier and play with leverage and play fast, they're going to stop you no matter what offense you're running, just like Boise does right here. If you're still watching at this point, I'm sure you're a diehard fan and you would love to get some merchandise. So link in the description, offlipdesigns.com. It's kind of getting a tank top weather right now. If you want to support the channel, please hit the link. Use the code MARK10. You get 10% off at checkouts. So link in the description, or you can go to offlipdesigns.com and then find the Coach's Caviar collection. Thanks for watching, guys.